stories that we received were stories of people, and I was surprised that, and the most surprising thing out of all the stories that I saw, I thought there was a lot of the same common denominator. People for years and years and years had been trying to get a divorce and couldn't. And by years, I mean years, like lots of years.
Yes.
I always thought if you were going to get a divorce, it kind of happens within like, less than a year. Like you go, I'd like a divorce. Okay, I'd like a divorce. Let's figure this out. Bam, it's over with and done. But the reason a lot of people went on was because they didn't have the money, or they were trying to pay as they go, if you will. And then it goes on and on and on.
Well, it was like, I believe we had Aaron from the other baker in here a couple weeks ago, and he said that he spent in excess of $10,000 for a divorce. If you have two different, if you have two sides that are cooperating, there's no reason to be spending that kind of money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have, and that's some of what we were seeing in these responses as well, is, two different sides saying that they wanted to do this, but they just didn't have the money to, we don't know what kind of money they're talking about, but, there's no way that $10,000 should be.
Mine were inexpensive because they were amicable. What I would say from
everything was inexpensive.
What I would say is that people are just getting married too soon. I mean, a lot of these stories, you read how they got together, and you're like, well, you guys should have never been married in the first place.
Or they're getting married, period.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Which brings us to Casey, who's here in the studio with us. Hi, Casey.
Hi.
She's actually been standing here the whole hour. She got here at like 8 o'clock. She was on time. And do we want to hear Casey's story?
No,
Yeah.
just stand there and look pretty.
Yeah, because I'm looking at you. First of all, I go, why did he divorce you? Because you're actually really, really cute. So I'm going, what happened? So you guys were married, seriously, like what, 5 years ago?
Yeah, in 2005.
Right, so in 2005 you were married. How long were you married? Well, you're still married.
In 2004 we were married. So how long were we together?
Well, no, so obviously you dated a while, but then you didn't date a while. Oh, you didn't date a while.
See, people are getting married too fast, man.
So how long did you know him then before you got married?
We met in March and got married in August.
Oh.
Hey, Blazer, can I say something?
Sure.
People are getting married too soon. Why is nobody listening?
Where were you 5 years ago?
Now, you wouldn't have listened to somebody who would have said that during that time anyway. You wouldn't have said, "Oh, don't tell." You think you know. I mean, obviously, then you do.
Well, that's
know.
a good question. What made you think that in knowing someone, what is that, 4 or 5 months, that you knew him and were ready to get married?
It was more of a please the parents type issue. We got pregnant and we kind of have very traditional families, and they said that the only way to make it work was for us to get married.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Mossberg.
Right, yeah, Mossberg, right, yeah, 12 gauge. Yep. I know it well. So you have a child with him?
Yes.
Oh, and now you have another child?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a 5-month-old with the current boyfriend.
Yes.
Do you how long have you been with him? Don't say 9 months.
No, like
or 9,
2
14,
years, 2.5, 2.5.
Oh, okay.
20 minutes.
Yeah. So are you planning on marrying him? Not to put you on the spot, but I mean, have you guys spoke about that? You go, hey, if we can ever get rid of this, get this divorce finalized, because obviously you can't be married to 2 people at once.
Right.
Right.
We have talked about it.
Is that something he wants to do?
Yeah, and it's something that I want to do too. I love him very, very much,
Yeah.
but I want to just be happy. I don't care about marriage. I mean, and until I can care about marriage, I don't have any desire of marrying anyone
Right, you
else.
cannot care until you get a divorce, and the problem is neither of you could afford it, and he's at the very least trying to do, the father of your first child, trying to do the proper thing by taking care of that child.
Absolutely, he's a very good father.
What's your current boyfriend's name?
Kevin.
Kevin. And he has talked about how if this, divorce goes through, we're about to see if the rubber meets the road. That's what I'm actually going to. Here's the thing. We got to say congratulations to Casey, who is the winner of the Freedom Award.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day, Casey. Happy Valentine's Day to you. All right, so Jack Moser will take care of your divorce, free and clear. He's going to make this happen for you.
Are you crying?
Oh, look at him go. That's awesome.
Oh, yes.
We're
cry
so-
those tears.
That's awesome,
You've
though,
never
man.
looked more sexy.
Yeah. Mo is a sick man. Unbelievable. So you've been trying to do this for like 5 years, over
Yeah.
5 years. It's a huge burden.
Yeah.
And it's finally going to be lifted. That's awesome. That's really, so he he has been wanting to. You guys it just didn't work out, and he's
Right.
cool with it. He's
Yeah.
moved on. He has a girl that he's with now, and all of
But
that.
he doesn't. That's also another issue. He's very like, I can't start a relationship on a lie.
Right.
And so, I mean, I want to do this for him. We want to do it, for all of us. So you just move on.
What's gonna happen? Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
You're very welcome.
Who's your favorite morning show?
Laser and Mo.
I don't like the way you
997, but-
hesitate.
Oh,
Punch her in the face.
No, just stop it. She's crying. That's
I
why
want to
she
see
was
her cry some
hesitating.
more.
That's really awesome.
What's your favorite radio station?
99.7 The Blitz.
You better. I was about to say up and believe.
Jack Moser, thank you, man.
Take care, guys.
Who's your favorite lawyer?
Jack Moser.
Congratulations, Casey. You win the free divorce.